G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome to episode number 9 of season 1. Well, there's only going to be one season. The one season for glory. PSG Career Mode Series. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I decided to make this a progress episode. No huge games, just a bunch of important games, but no top tier games. So I decided that we would play all the games and do post-com. Got about 6 games coming up in today's episode. Hopefully that makes up for the lack of uploads with this series and it can help us progress through quite nicely. If you are enjoying the series, make sure that you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure that you do subscribe down below. If you are new around here, we are pushing it for 25,000 subscribers. And also, fellas, one question. Who should I sign in January? The January transfer window starting next episode. So I need your suggestions on who we want at the Parc des Princes. Take into account that financially we are a bit strapped for cash. So if we want to go for a big name player, we need to sell somebody else. And there's no need to really be suggesting high potential young players because it's only a one season thing. We just need players that can help us get the job done and win as much silverware as possible. So fellas, we will now jump into the gameplay, the post-com. Let's see how we can go. So we now jump into the gameplay here, taking on Porto for the first matchup in today's episode on the road in Portugal in the Champions League group stages. 3 points here will see us qualify for the knockout rounds of the Champions League, which is definitely a position that we want to be in. Here is the FC Porto starting 11. Brahimi, Iker Casillas, Martins Indy, Abubakar, but here is our starting 11. Pretty rotational to be fair. Kimpembe, who's getting a rare start. Augustine up front. Still a pretty strong side, but we compared. But look at that! SM Caen, what a way to start the game. A bicycle. That could be the first bicycle goal I have scored in FIFA this year. I haven't had the opportunity to go for many of them, so pretty cool to see Edison Cavani giving us the lead in that fashion. They get an opportunity here. Brahimi across the face of goals. Danilo really should have equalised there. But as we push on now, we are in the 20th minute. Andre to Pereira, or Pereira going to Andre again. They're through 1-on-1 here with Trapp. Fortunately, Trapp is able to make a fantastic save. Also, fellas, I do apologise if you can hear any background noise. It has just started to bucket down rain outside. There's meant to be a lot of rain over the weekend where I live in Sydney. It's going to be like 200 millimetres just tomorrow, which is going to be pretty damn insane. But look at that. That is insane. That is the definition of insanity. Vincent Abubakar, we all know how much of a flog this guy is if you watch the Hertha Berlin series. Did jack shit for us when we signed him, and he's just gone and got a red card there after a stupid challenge on Maxwell in a nothing area of the pitch. Pretty stupid there from the striker. Di Maria looking to make it 2-0, putting it wide, but it does not matter. We are going to be progressing into the Champions League knockout rounds after a 1-0 victory on the road against Porto. Edison Cavani's bicycle kick proving to be the difference, and what a difference it is. Anyways, we jump into our first game for the Ligue 1 this episode, taking on Troyes, rocking a pretty damn strong starting 11. Couple of rotational players in there like on gender, but it should still be able to get the job done against this Troyes lineup. If I'm being honest, don't recognize a single one of these players, so when that happens, that is either a blessing or a curse because you underestimate the opposition and get a shock loss, or you just turn up and demolish them. Hopefully we can demolish them. Matuidi with the first opportunity, taken down in the box. Referee points to the penalty spot. Thank you very much, thank you very much, mate. That is a penalty all day, every day. Zlatan Ibrahimovic sending the keeper the wrong way and giving us a 1-0 scoreline 22 minutes into this game. Absolutely fantastic stuff there from the Swedish striker, who is looking for a second. He goes to Paul Pogba, who taps it onto Ngenda. Ngenda looking for some support, finding some space in the middle of the field, passing it to Blaise Matuidi. Blaise Matuidi looking, he's going, getting past, hitting that one. What a goal! Blaise Matuidi, individual brilliance, giving us the 2-0 lead half an hour into this game. Bale can't do anything except just embrace him, because what a goal that was. Bale looking for his first goal, and he gets it. Get out of town, son. We are absolutely demolishing Troyes. 3 opportunities, 3 goals, and we are just tearing a hole in this defense. Hopefully it leads to 3 points. They are unlucky, and they really should have made it a 3-1 scoreline there. Nivet blowing that one from point blank range. Our defense counting their lucky stars. Let's see if they can get exploited again. Nivet going to Bienvenu. He's running down the line, squaring that one. Zabaleta with a poor attempt. He takes it off the chest, straight into the pass of Nivet, and he makes the most of it on the second opportunity, making it a 3-1 full-time scoreline. Pretty happy about that. We absolutely dominated them, and that is 3 more points in this League 1 season. There's no mucking around, however, fellas. Into the 3rd game of today's 6th match episode. This one is on the road against Angers SCO. Don't know any of their players, just like freaking Troyes, so I'm sure you guys are used to this by now, but here is our starting 11. Pretty strong again. We have such a strong side. This is so unfair for the opposition. In real life as well, it's just unfair for the opposition. And we get the first opportunity. Paul Pogba getting past Traore. He bangs it off the crossbar. Very unlucky not to make it a 1-0 scoreline, but Alaba going to Ibra here. Ibra to Pogba. Pogba hits it, and this time he does not ruin his opportunity. Paul Pogba scoring a pretty routine goal there, giving us an early 7th minute 1-0 advantage over Angers. Very pleased with that. Verratti to Ibra. Ibra cutting around. Ibra belting that one. A fantastic save from Petric. And as we move on, it is the 33rd minute. Gareth Bale looking to get past the defenders. Gets the ball. Gets past them. Crossing that one along the floor. Pogba looking for a brace. A great double save there from the keeper of Angers. Very, very unlucky not to be bloody 4-0 or something like that up at the moment. But as we move into the second half, Verratti passing that one to Bale. Bale somehow ends up with it. He's running, no real defensive pressure. He gets tackled, wins it back, and that is just embarrassing for the Angers defense. As we take a look on the replay in a second, you're going to see just how much space, as soon as we got there, right there, we had so much space. And I don't know how Bale held onto it and still had the time to adjust his positioning. That is really embarrassing for the Angers defense. We just waltzed straight through that defensive line. And once again, Pogba playing it through to Bale. Can he pick up a brace? Yes, he does. That is way too easy. Angers, absolutely appalling. We are on top of it, and we have the 3-0 lead, which is going to correlate into a 3-0 victory here against Angers. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Pogba with a goal, Bale with a brace. We are absolutely on fire. 3 wins from 3 games. Can we make it 4-0? 4 wins here. 1-0 up as we simulate this game against Basel. It does end in a 1-1 draw, but it does not mean jack shit as we had already qualified. And we do get £8.5 million for qualifying out of the group stages, which is fantastic to see. We will add that to our war chest for the January transfer window. At least that means we have a little bit more money to work with. Still going to be pretty difficult to bring in someone like Messi, but we still have a little bit to work with, I guess. But anyways, as we move on, this is the 5th matchup for today's episode. The 4th gameplay, but the 5th game overall. And it is in the Coupe de Ligue at home. The Parc des Princes taking on Toulouse, who are a pretty decent side. Doumbia in the midfield is a great player. Also, Ben Yedder up front is not too bad either. But anyways, 9th minute, Bale goes to Neymar. Neymar very unlucky not to give us the lead there from point blank range. They did beat us earlier in the season though. I do feel like we had a shocker against Toulouse a few episodes ago. I feel like, I don't know, it's just the memory of that. But anyways, we're looking to put that to bed. Gareth Bale getting past the defense, hitting that one off the freaking post. Gareth Bale, so unlucky not to give us the lead there. He has been on absolute hotcakes in today's episode. Been one of our best players this season, but a poor clearance there from Zabaleta once again sees Braithwaite move through. Top bins there. Zabaleta's clearance game, not very strong in today's episode. He cost us that goal against Troyes, and he cost us now against Toulouse. 52nd minute, however, we are looking for a way back into it. They continue to attack. Ben Yedder, back post to Regatin. It goes across the face of the goals. David Luiz clearing it up in the air. We don't get rid of it. And Somalia freaking makes it 2-0. This is not going to plan. We did not expect to be 2-0 down in the Coupe de Ligue round of 16 against Toulouse. We expected to be 2-0 up, if anything, cruising onto a finals appearance. David Luiz looking to make it 2-1. A very poor finish there from the Brazilian centre-back, just summing up our day. And as Di Maria crosses it in, David Luiz making up for that miss before, making it a 2-1 scoreline. Hopefully it is enough. Hopefully we can get back into it. But unfortunately, it is the 86th minute. We are running out of time. Bale sees the run there. Bale keeps going. Bale hits it. But what a save. A scrambling save from Lafont. And unfortunately, fellas, we are knocked out of the Coupe de Ligue. That is one trophy that we are not going to get in this season for glory. Not good enough, fellas. We did not turn up today. Our Zabala's clearance was pretty weak, but overall, we just couldn't finish it like we have in other games in today's episode. So, very disappointing with that, but we need to turn things around here for the final matchup in today's super mega episode, taking on SM Caen away from home in the Ligue 1. That is our main focus now that we have a little bit of a break until February with the Champions League. We need to turn all of our attention to the Ligue 1. We get an early opportunity here. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, he sees Gareth Bale. He goes to Gareth Bale, who's up against the defender, turns him easily, and that is a class finish from Gareth Bale. We really could have used offensive power like that in the game against Toulouse as the freaking background rain. That is so heavy, lads. It's bloody raining, it's pouring. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is snoring, but he's not snoring right now. He makes it 2-0. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. What a goal, son. What a player. Embracing Neymar there. And that was a pretty satisfying goal to score, not going to lie. But Pogba to Verratti here. Back to Pogba. Bale looking to make it 3-0. Can you believe it? That is too easy. Bale doesn't even want to celebrate that much as he picks up a brace. And now we're moving into the second half. Zlatan still attacking. He sees the run there. Bale into space again. Bale's going to hit it. And Bale gets the hat-trick. 4-0 up against Caen. We are scoring, and when it rains, it pours, fellas. A little bit true to how real life is going right now, but in this game, it rains, it pours. Can we make it 5-0? Ibra denied there. A fantastic save from Roulet. But Bale picking up the match ball. 3 shots, 3 goals, and a 4-0 victory. 3 points on the road to wrap up today's episode against SM Caen. What a fantastic result. And as we take a look at the Ligue 1 table, we have 2 games in hand, 6 points behind Lille, so sort of equal at the top. If we win those 2 games, we will be. And as we move on here, we will take a look at the Champions League round of 16 draw. We have been drawn up against Sevilla, so out of all the opposition there, I think we've received a fairly lenient draw. Fairly satisfied with that. Anyways, lads, if you enjoyed today's episode, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new around here, check out my social media links, Instagram and Twitter. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.